Here's something wild. Truckers are reportedly earning less than fast food workers now. Isn't that just crazy?
Absolutely, it's a head scratcher. Truckers usually have a reputation for tough, long hours and huge responsibility, yet apparently their pay isn't matching up.
Exactly. It's like, you'd think that hauling big rigs across the country would pay off, right?
Yeah, definitely.
But then when you compare it to a fast food worker's wage, it's a real shocker.
Right. And it really makes you wonder what's driving this change.
Well, one point is the shifting dynamics in the industry. There's been a lot of discussion around how truck driver pay hasn't kept up with rising costs, like fuel and maintenance, even as demand fluctuates in a challenging market.
Yep, absolutely. And it's not just about the direct pay, but also the stress and long hours truckers face versus the seeming simplicity of fast food work.
True. It's like, an underappreciated crisis. Truck drivers essentially are the backbone of our supply chain, yet their earnings are becoming comparable to those in fast food, a sector known for lower wages in any case.
Yeah, I see that. I mean, doesn't it seem off to you that an industry with so many responsibilities might be undervalued?
Yeah, well, here's where it gets interesting. Some argue that increased automation and efficiency pressures are pushing wages down. But at the same time, fast food wages have seen incremental rises in some areas, making the comparison even starker.
It's almost ironic, isn't it? The job we usually complain about at the drive-thru might actually be paying a bit more now than the folks on the road.
Exactly. And if you look at the broader picture, it's like the system itself might be failing to reward the real heavy lifting in logistics, which
Right.
can raise a lot of questions about fairness and the sustainability of the trucking industry.
But don't you think there might be other factors at play, like perhaps fluctuations in the market or even regulatory changes?
Certainly, there's a mix of factors. Some critics suggest that even though truckers have to shoulder more costs, the industry isn't passing those increased expenses down to better
Yep,
wages.
that's an interesting take. I guess it all comes down to a broader economic policy discussion. Like, how do we value sectors that are critical to the economy? It's a tough nut to crack, right?
Absolutely, it's a real conundrum. It reminds me of that analogy where you get a fancy car, but then realize the gas costs are eating up your savings. Both industries have their own burdens, but the perception of value can be all twisted.
Exactly. And while fast food wages might be backing up a little, it highlights a larger need for rethinking how we compensate essential work.
Right, yeah. It definitely challenges us to reconsider what fair pay means across different sectors.
Absolutely. Well, it's clear that these issues will keep the debate going. I mean, it's a topic that really makes you pause and rethink industry values.
No doubt. And it's a reminder that behind every statistic, there's a human story.